Frank and Tom, thank you so much for such an amazing series. I enjoyed it so much. I mean, you're the writer, Tom, illustrator, Frank, of the book, respectively, the creators of the story, executive producers of the series. How does it feel to see all of your ideas and hard work come to life on screen?
There are many moments through the course of this, 3-year, 4-year process that I would stop and try to appreciate what was going on. I'm fortunate to be working with someone who's, with Frank, someone whose work has impacted me for years as a storyteller and an artist. And so just working with Frank on the book was such a huge bucket list thing for me. And then, the opportunity to kind of realize our work in 3 dimensions and cast it with these wonderful actors. It was really something I'm enormously grateful for, and hard to put into words, really.
Frank, what are your thoughts?
Just that it's been an adventure, that working with Tom has been a dream. And then I think if I were to make one overall note, it would be that working with so many experts for the sake of an illustration, to know what medieval dental instruments looked like and to have a table full of them ready within an hour was remarkable. And on top of it, to have all of this done in service of what has always been a profoundly meaningful legend to me. It's been just terrific.
What was it like working with the creators, Tom Wheeler and Frank Miller?
It was great. When I first had a meeting with Tom Wheeler, when I was in the auditioning process and I understood his visions for the show, that really convinced me that I wanted to be a part of it. And he was always present on set. You could always, bounce ideas with him, ask him questions. He was very much a present force throughout this whole, process. And Frank came a lot as well and visited set. And I got a chance to, go out to dinner with him and pick his brain about the character and the universe. And he's just a highly inspiring and interesting man and creative mind.
I absolutely love that there are a lot of strong women or female characters in the series. Why did you guys decide to reimagine the Arthurian legend from a woman's perspective?
Well, Tom fought it every inch of the way, but no, that's not true at all. But that is the way Tom and I talked about it from the beginning. Was that would be the point of view of this entire project.
I think for me, we were both looking for that. What would make it kind of relevant to today? There've been so many versions of this mythology, but most importantly, I think it was, well, who are my daughter's heroes? Who is she going to lock into? I remember my daughter was able to visit the set and saw Catherine with the Sword of Power, and that was her immediate association with the myth. It was like, oh, okay, girl swings that sword, and Catherine sensed it, and I sensed it. That was the energy we were kind of looking for, and she was really excited about that.
And what were the creators, Tom Wheeler and Frank Miller, like to work with?
I mean, Tom Wheeler and Frank Miller, who wrote the book, they also were so present when we were filming and on the show. And it was really nice to be able to have that collaboration on set, and then to also be able to go and have dinner with them and just talk and kind of get to know them as people. And I can say in both kind of separate versions, they're incredible and they're so creative, but also so kind and humble.
Frank, I know you illustrated the novel, and I love that there's still an illustration element in the series in between with the animation. Did you have a say in that?
The main thing I was there for in that respect was to keep that flavor alive and to provide reference and, to consult and such. But I didn't draw all those stuff, no.
The company that puts those illustrations together, just to, he's being a little modest. We really wanted to bring the book to life through those transitions. Even though the story is live action, it's not fully animated or CG. We did want that sense of kind of fairy tale, and Frank Miller fairy tale most specifically.
Frank and Tom, thank you so much. I really appreciate your time.
Thank you so much.
Watch 5FM TV on YouTube. 5FM.